Millward Brownâs is the leading marketing research and branding research company worldwide. We are doing branding research and advertising research and media and digital, and we also provide strategic consulting services to most of the S&P 500 companies. Now, BrandZ is the report WPP and Millward Brownâs has been releasing for the past 10 years. It is the largest brand equity database worldwide. We have researched over 100,000 brands across 400 categories and for 50 country markets. And the total value of top 100 most valuable BrandZ brand is $3.3 trillion US. So that's a huge number. And in the past 10 years, the total value has grown by 126%, so more than double. We are seeing that in BrandZ, the top 100, the stock market performance is 3 times higher than MSCI average. So if you invest $100 10 years ago and by now, and your return is only $30. But if you invest on BrandZ Top 100, your return is $102, which is significantly higher than market. So this is very important, and for companies to know that investment on brand is a long-term guarantee for your financial success.
So what does investment in the brand mean? Is it advertising? Is it sort of the way that the brand communicates? What is that investment in brand?
Invest in brand does not only have investment on advertising, it also have many other brand building initiatives. For example, brand proposition, and define your brand strategy, and understand what your brand stands for and your brand purpose, and have everything has the strategy being implemented correctly. Advertising is part of it, but also product and consumer experience and social and the digital, so everything holistically and delivered and in the consumer's mind and the consumer's eyes. So branding is broader, much broader than advertising by itself. Yeah.
So tell us about the list. Of course, Apple is there at the top,
yeah,
right? And there's been a lot of changes over the last 10 years.
Yeah.
Tell us about some of the hot brands, and maybe some of the brands that we're not seeing. But give us a little bit of a take on the list this year.
Sure. Apple is, in 2015, is the #1 most valuable brand, and with a total value of $247 billion US, which one brand's value equal to the country GDP of Finland. And Apple has increased its brand value by 14 times over the past 10 years. So from just a very different brand and to right now is trusted brand and a meaningfully different brand, and help increase its value significantly. And in addition to Apple, we also see lots of fast growers. So for example, Facebook and Google, and brands like Tencent from China, Alibaba, and so lots of fast growers in the past 10 years. That is #1. And #2 is we are seeing more and more brands from fast-growing markets are entering the list. For example, like 10 years ago, there was only one brand from China, and in 2015, 14 of them. And most of them are big brands, but they are not truly globalized brand yet. But they have already changed the competitive landscape in China, and they are aggressively going global. So potentially, they may change the global landscape, the competitive landscape for many brands. That is the second trend we are seeing from fast-growing markets. And the third one is lots of brands, if they lose their brand purpose, lose their brand proposition, what they stand for and what they originally come from, and how they could improve consumers' life and make the world a better place. And those brands' value actually have declined significantly. We are seeing 42 brands have been replaced by these newer and faster growing brands.